Hello everyone, I hope you are doing well. Today we have 1871 or Meiji Force 1 yen gold coin graded by PCGS. Let's discuss the history, specification, design, grading, and recent auction results. Today we are going to answer a question that puzzled even experienced collectors. Why did Japan mint the silver yen in 1870 before the gold 1 yen in 1871? And why was the gold version, this version, issued for just 1 year? We are going to answer this question in today's episode. So before answering the question, let's give some introduction about this coin. So this coin was minted in 1871, and this was at the early years of Meiji. And during that time, the country was expanding economically and culturally, and Japan moved to a unified monetary and currency system, which is the yen. Before that, depends on the area and place, the currency changed based on that. So after Meiji, they unified to the yen system. So, and why Japan minted the silver before gold? This is because Japan economy during that time was heavily relied on international trade, especially with China and Southeast Asia. And in China and Southeast Asia, silver was king, not gold. So the silver, this silver yen was intentionally made and minted after the Mexican 8 reals and US trade dollars to help Japan gain credibility in the region. So if you look at the design, the silver content, the design and shape, and also the size of the silver yen, it looks somehow similar to the Mexican reals and also the US trade dollar. And by doing that, this will gain credibility when this travel to China and Southeast Asia. But these coins, the gold coin, were more for domestic monetary system and payment. And while the gold 1 yen came in 1871, unfortunately it was too small and not practical for daily use. As you can see, if you compare this one, the silver yen, to the gold yen, this is very, very small. It's very difficult to deal with, to handle, and people complain that it was too easy to lose, difficult to distinguish from smaller coins, and simply inconvenient. And because of its tiny size and poor usability, the gold 1 yen was only minted in 1871, just for 1 year. And then they moved to back to the silver yen with this size. And then they used the gold for more practical denomination, like 5 yen, like this one, and 10 yen gold coins, etc., which were better suited for large transaction and also as a store of value. So this is the story, simply, that Japan, they started with a silver for international trade, and they minted this coin for local transaction. But then they discovered that this coin is very inconvenient, so they basically continued to produce the silver coins, and they moved and used gold for higher denomination, like 5 yen and 10 yen. So this coin, considered to be a rare coin, it's just only 1 year, and it's a very nice coin. And this story adds to its rarity and history. So going to the face value is 1 yen, and the weight is 1.67 gram. It's made from 90% gold. The diameter is 13.5 millimeter. The year is 1871 only, or Meiji year number 4. In terms of mintage, they minted roughly 1.8 million. And in terms of the design, on one side here, you can see the denomination written in Japanese kanji. So this line here is 1, and this box is yen. And let me show you as well the silver as well. It's the same here. You see this 1 and yen. Same as well for the 5 yen. So this is 5, and this is also yen. So here in the middle you see the denomination, and on the left here you can see 3 kanjis or 3 symbols. This means Japan, Great Japan, and on the top, the two symbols on the top here is Meiji, which is Meiji's era, and on the right side this is 4, and this kanji is year. So year number 4 Meiji, and Great Japan, and in the middle is 1 yen. And below the yen you see a small dot here, and this is very, very important because there is 2 varieties in this coin, the higher dot and the lower dot. This is the higher dot. You can see the dot just in the middle between the rim and the yen symbol or kanji. This is called the high dot. The low dot, you see this dot is close to the rim, close to the end of the coin, and they call it the low dot. And usually the low dot is more expensive than the high dot. Unfortunately, I don't have a low dot now, but once I get one, I will definitely show you and make another video for the low dot. But this is just for you to understand that in the 1 yen, we only have 1 year, 1 yen gold, 1 year, and 2 varieties. The high dot, you see the dot in the middle, and the low dot, you see the dot really close to the rim. And on the other side, this is a masterpiece of the imperial symbol. You can see here the sun symbol, and surrounded by military flags, crossed flags. And wreaths as well surrounding the coin here and the symbols. And Paulonia crest as well in the bottom. This is a very, very unique design, and you can see this design as well in different coins as well. So this is the 5 yen. It also has the same design. One unique thing about Japanese coin during this era, it had a lot of details. So if you can see this here, there's a lot of details here Same as well, details here. And same for the dragon, a lot of details. If you compare these coins, Japanese coins, with other Western coins, US coins, European coins, you can immediately realize that Japanese coins has more details. And these details was a proof about Japanese technology back then. In terms of the highest rate for the high dot is MS66 and only 12 coins PCGS. In terms of auction results, the MS65 was sold for 660, 780, 1,260 back in 2022. The MS65 was sold for 600, 630, 1,140 back in 2022. The MS63 was sold for almost $450, 780 back in 2019. MS62 was sold for $550 back in 23 and 660 back in 21. The coin I have here is MS64, so I would assume that this coin would go between $700 to $750. It can go higher, it can go slightly lower, depends on the supply and demand, and depends as well on which auction are you going to buy or sell this coin. And also depends as well on the price of gold. Also, you know, the gold content is 1.5 grams roughly, so this is not the main driver for the price of this coin, but also it's a factor as well we need to consider. One important thing I just want to share with you, that for the Japanese coins, especially the yen, it's better to get them in PCGS, not in NGC. And please don't get me wrong, I respect both companies. I respect NGC, I respect PCGS, but depends on the country. Some coins do better in PCGS, and some countries or coins do better in NGC. For Japanese coin, for the yen, whether it's a 1 yen gold or 1 yen silver, or the 5 yen or 10 yen, 20 yen, PCGS is most of the time PCGS coins do better than NGC, and most of the prices here I'm getting also is PCGS. Japanese prefer PCGS for Japanese coins. So this is just one thing I wanted to share with you, because this is very important to know when you deal with coins. When you buy or sell coins, you need to understand which coins are doing better in which country, and so on. So that's all for today's video. I hope you liked the video. If you liked the video, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much, and I wish you a very good day.